Hey guys, it is Tuesday evening, but by the time this hits YouTube, it'll probably be Wednesday, around lunchtime. This is the end of week 4, and we have ships. Admittedly, we don't have a lot of ships. The fleet is going to really start to come together at level 65, because at the moment I can't farm either Biston's U-Wing or the Raven's Claw. And Kyle Katarn himself isn't until, I believe, level 68. However, looking at the 3 fleets we have planned on this shiny new fleet squad screen, we should be able to piece together enough to get by between now and then. Cashin's U-Wing should be unlocked in the next week and a half, if I can just keep the pressure on. IG 2000 might even be unlocked tonight, and from there at least I have a passable enough fleet to get by for a couple of days, and then hopefully we get Biston's U-Wing up and running then as well. The Raven's Claw is kind of the one that makes that entire fleet tick, and it is going to take a little bit of time, so I gotta dig deep for a little while, but we'll get it done. In terms of characters, we just hit level 64 this morning, so I don't have the credits to upgrade everyone as of yet, but we'll get there. Radis just hit gear 8 today, which is awesome. I had intended to pivot to the Emperor Palpatine led squad for Arena, this one I was showing off last week. It's pretty good, don't get me wrong. The turn meter train is pretty real. It can, when it gets going, do really well. The problem is that most of the non-hyperdrive accounts that are in my shard are running Iden, and AoE. If I use any one of those abilities, I get counterattacked to death almost immediately, unless the stuns get really lucky. So it is not ideal for what I'm facing, but I'm going to stick with this team and keep building it up, because at some point it is going to come online and I will be using it instead. I got Scarf Rebel Pathfinder using the fleet store this week, but it's going to take a little bit of time before he is better than Biston, so we'll be using Biston still for the moment, but ideally not for much longer. The Radis team is still serving me really well in Arena. He's got the part of his leadership now that smacks days on people when they get bonus turn meter, and that in a shard full of troopers is pretty excellent. Sometimes it happens to the Iden team, a lot of the time it happens to the Veers team or a Palpatine team or a Geonosian team, that they try to pop off and suddenly the train stops, which is beautiful. Combining that with the recovery mechanic from Hope and the fact that Jin's AoE in itself has a revive, you can sort of take the risk on popping it so long as K2 has attacked, because when he gets hit back, at worst if he dies, you can use her AoE to bring him back. So there's a bit of synergy in that team that I didn't account for when I initially raided them, that I'm really learning about, which is kind of what this account was for. Same with Inquisitors. Every time that they gain a couple of levels and they gain a couple of new ability levels, something new happens, which is awesome. So I'm really enjoying this experiment, even if it doesn't pan out, but I'm going to stay the course for the moment. Thanks so much for listening. If you're enjoying it, like, subscribe. I did a short for this last week. If anything meaningful happens that requires an immediate video during the week, it will probably just be a short again. Thanks. See you next time.